Imagine waking up each day with a heavy weight on your chest, a feeling that the world around you is too overwhelming. You're not alone. Anxiety is one of the most common mental health issues globally, yet how we experience and manage it can be strikingly different depending on where we live and the cultural values we embrace. What if I told you that the way you cope with anxiety might be rooted in your cultural background? In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of anxiety and how different cultures across the globe have found unique ways to cope with it. 1. Understanding anxiety globally. Anxiety doesn't discriminate. It affects people from all walks of life, regardless of age, gender, or nationality. But the lens through which we view anxiety and the tools we use to combat it are heavily influenced by our cultural surroundings. For some, anxiety is seen as a temporary state that can be overcome through personal strength and resilience. For others, it's a communal experience, one that requires the support and understanding of the entire community. In this global exploration, we're going to take a closer look at how various cultures understand and treat anxiety. From the mindfulness practices of the East to the therapeutic approaches of the West, we'll see that while the experience of anxiety is universal, the ways we manage it are as diverse as the cultures we belong to. 2. Eastern practices, mindfulness and meditation. When we think about Eastern cultures, particularly those in Asia, the concepts of mindfulness and meditation often come to mind. In countries like Japan, China, and India, anxiety is frequently seen as a disturbance in the balance of life. The solution? Restoring that balance through mindfulness, meditation, and other contemplative practices. Take Japan, for instance. Here, the practice of zazen or seated meditation has been a cornerstone of mental well-being for centuries. This practice encourages individuals to focus on the present moment, allowing thoughts and feelings to come and go without judgment. It's about observing your anxiety without letting it define you, a powerful tool for anyone looking to find peace in the midst of turmoil. Similarly, in China, the ancient practice of Qigong combines gentle physical movements with meditation and controlled breathing. It's not just about calming the mind, it's about harmonizing the body, mind, and spirit. This holistic approach to anxiety emphasizes the importance of balance between yin and yang, between rest and activity, between the self and the universe. And then there's the Japanese tea ceremony, or chanryu. While it might seem like a simple ritual, it's actually a deeply meditative practice. Every movement, every gesture is performed with intention, bringing the participant into a state of mindfulness. The tea ceremony teaches us that even the simplest activities, when done with mindfulness, can become a form of meditation, a way to ground ourselves in the present moment and ease our anxieties. 3. Western approaches, therapy, self-help, and the pursuit of happiness. In the West, the approach to anxiety often involves a direct confrontation with the issue. Anxiety isn't something to be endured in silence. It's something to be understood, managed, and if possible, overcome. This perspective has given rise to a variety of therapeutic approaches, with cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, being one of the most prominent. CBT is all about identifying negative thought patterns and challenging them. It's a structured approach that encourages individuals to examine the root causes of their anxiety and to actively work on changing their responses to stressors. The goal is to equip people with practical tools they can use in their daily lives. Tools like deep breathing exercises, journaling, and positive affirmations. But therapy isn't the only way the West tackles anxiety. The self-help industry has exploded in popularity, offering a wide array of books, apps, and online courses designed to help individuals take control of their mental health. From mindfulness apps like Headspace to best-selling books like The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, there's no shortage of resources for those seeking to manage their anxiety on their own terms. There's also a cultural emphasis on the pursuit of happiness. In Western societies, particularly in the United States, there's a strong belief in the idea that happiness is not just a state of being, but a goal to be actively pursued. This can sometimes lead to added pressure. After all, if you're not happy, are you failing? But it can also inspire people to seek out new ways to improve their mental health, whether through therapy, self-help, or lifestyle changes. 4. The power of community. African and Latin American perspectives. In many African and Latin American cultures, the strength to overcome anxiety often comes from community. In these cultures, mental health is not seen as an individual burden, but as something that affects the entire community. When someone is struggling, it's common for family, friends, and even neighbors to come together to offer support. In African cultures, the concept of Ubuntu, which can be translated as "I am because we are," plays a significant role in how people cope with anxiety. This philosophy emphasizes the interconnectedness of all people and the importance of community and individual well-being. Whether it's through communal gatherings, storytelling, or traditional healing practices, African communities often find strength in their collective identity. Similarly, in Latin American cultures, the family unit is incredibly important. Familismo, or a strong sense of family loyalty, means that when someone is struggling with anxiety, the entire family rallies around them. Family gatherings, religious celebrations, and community events are all opportunities for people to connect, share their experiences, and find comfort in each other's company. It's a reminder that we don't have to face our struggles alone. There's power in togetherness. 5. Embracing spirituality, Middle Eastern and South Asian traditions. Spirituality plays a significant role in how many people around the world cope with anxiety. In the Middle East and South Asia, religious and spiritual practices are often deeply intertwined with daily life, providing a sense of structure, purpose, and peace. In the Middle East, for example, daily prayers are a way for individuals to connect with a higher power, finding solace in the regularity and ritual of their spiritual practice. For many, these moments of prayer are an opportunity to reflect, to seek guidance, and to let go of their worries. The act of praying, whether alone or in a group, can be a powerful tool for managing anxiety, a way to surrender control and trust in something greater. In South Asia, spirituality is often expressed through a variety of religious practices, from Hindu rituals to Buddhist meditation. In India, the concept of bhakti, or devotion, plays a central role in many people's lives. Whether through prayer, chanting, or pilgrimage, these practices offer a way to connect with the divine and find peace amidst the chaos of everyday life. Yoga, which originated in India, is another example of how spirituality and mental health are interconnected in this region. More than just a physical exercise, yoga is a spiritual practice that aims to unite the body, mind, and spirit. Through breath control, meditation, and physical postures, yoga helps individuals find balance, both physically and mentally. It's a holistic approach to health that has been embraced around the world as a powerful tool for managing anxiety. 6. Gratitude and resilience. Lessons from indigenous cultures. Indigenous cultures across the globe offer unique insights into how to manage anxiety, often emphasizing the importance of gratitude, resilience, and a deep connection to the land. Whether in the Americas, Australia, or elsewhere, these communities have faced countless challenges, yet they continue to thrive through their strong cultural traditions and deep-rooted sense of identity. In many indigenous cultures, there is a profound respect for nature and the environment. The land is not just a resource, it's a source of life, a provider, and a teacher. This connection to the land is often reflected in the practices of these communities, from farming and hunting to spiritual rituals that honor the earth. By grounding themselves in the natural world, indigenous peoples find strength and resilience in the face of adversity. So, the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, consider exploring some of these cultural practices. You might find that a method from halfway around the world resonates with you more than anything you've tried before. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. There's a world of wisdom out there, waiting to be discovered. Anxiety doesn't have to be a constant burden. By exploring and embracing different cultural perspectives, we can all find our unique path to coping and, ultimately, thriving. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more insights on living a balanced life. Thank you for watching.